Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play of World of Warships. I am in a, what is this called? It's not a platoon.
Division.
A division with Dr. Thunder and Farm Punk. So we're actually going to be talking about strategy to use as a division, and then later talk about HE versus AP versus using torpedoes, when to use them, how to use them, etc., and their best application. So first off, let's talk about how we're going to tackle this battle, because we are facing a larger amount of tier 2s than we are tier 1s. So what are we going to go to? What are we going to do? Because you mentioned some island here.
Yeah, let's try and hide behind this middle island. That way we don't have to cross that big open expanse again.
You got it. So we're going to go ahead and hide. I'm going to go up to full speed here. Try and keep up with these guys. So one thing that I have done, though, in the course of in between the videos is I've actually leveled up both my tier 1s completely through and also equipped or purchased my tier 2s. So those are now available to me. So I do have those as an option now, and they will be in the later part of this video when we discuss stuff. But in the meantime, I just want to show what a fully upgraded tier 1 looks like and what it's possible of. Now, when you fully upgrade stuff, you're looking at the ability to upgrade your guns for more damage, your fire control system for better accuracy and better range, your engine for better speed, and your hull for better armor and better hit point pool. I think that about covers it. And you said AA guns as well, correct, guys?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, we got stuff coming up over here behind the top island. I can't hit him. He's behind the blind of it. Looks like you guys are coasting over it. Nice. I have no shots on him. Anyway, so
He's
we're
got
gonna.
shots on you.
He's got shots on
I
somebody.
missed.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna attempt here at best to fire at one target so that we, completely hit one guy at a time, doing as much damage as we can, taking him out of the fight as quick as possible. Let's hit this cruiser that's at 6 kilometers out. All right, so I'm gonna double fire, and actually, if you hold or hit Z, like I just did, like there, you'll actually follow your tracer rounds if you wanted to. It's nothing more than just a for fun thing, but it does help you widen your accuracy just a bit if you were to do it. All right, one more shelling. So I had asked about that last time. It doesn't really do too much, but it is nice to have it. Going for this other cruiser here at 5 kilometers. Alright, I'm getting hit by something.
The guy right in front of you.
Oh, he is right in front of me. Okay. I'm actually going to focus him down because he's closer.
Okay.
I went right through the top deck of his boat. Interesting. So, just sitting here in between matches and just hanging out, I've noticed just a few little errors with the game, but keep in mind it is a beta. I've noticed that, like, the hitboxes of the ships are not as big as the models. Now, I'm sure that'll be fixed over time. It's not a big deal at the moment. It's just something to be aware of, that you might need to aim a little more center of the ship as opposed to further out. So you can't really go for the whole clipping just the edge of them. You got to probably aim a lot closer to where they actually are going to be at. Let's see if I can
Keep
hit this
pushing
guy.
around.
That's what I'm planning to do. Alright, my shell's detonated on that rock. I'm going to try and broadside this this one cruiser here. I'm getting shot at by other stuff as well. Stuff coming in from in front of us by the looks of it. Alright, so now I didn't have to let all my shells come in like that, but I do prefer to throw as many shells as possible as opposed to ripple effect. Thunder likes to ripple effect. I like to do maximum firepower. I am hit hard, by the way, by something.
Yeah, that's why we need to get around this island and fight these two by themselves.
Yep, I'm going to hit the island. I'm going to be sitting duck.
Yeah, it's best not to do that.
Yep, well, easier said than done sometimes. So now I'm stuck having to back around the island, having to avoid his fire at the same time. Let's see if I can't turn real quick to face this guy.
Oh wow, that guy is barely moving.
Oh, this one?
The Chakuma right next to us.
Yeah.
He's accelerating, I think.
Not yet, but he's close to it.
Oh, I got a nice hit on him there.
Alright, stop. Go forward, go forward, go forward. Now, do you guys use the auto map at all? Oh, wow. I just took out that dude's
carrier,
deck turret and everything else. I was going to say, I do not find the map to be, or the auto mode to be all that effective. It's alright, but I'd much prefer to manually steer. Maybe if I'm in a close-in fight, I might consider it, but otherwise I'm more dependent on my manual steering, manual aiming. That guy's rudder's out, or not his rudder, yeah, his propeller's out, his guns are out. He has no fire control whatsoever. Nice. Alright, going for the 7 meter, or 7 kilometer guy. So right now we are actually, we're actually hurting in terms of our strength, so we might want to be aware of stuff heading to our base. So I'm actually going to turn to go back to base real quick.
The thing I like about the auto maneuver is that it does evasive maneuvers for you.
Really? I've not really noticed it being too good about that.
It weaves for you. Like if you
Really?
watch it. Yeah.
Oh, so little serpentine pattern.
Yeah, it does standard evasives.
I'm going to probably impact this shoreline again. Trying to turn so I can... Yep. Yeah, I'm going to have no ability to get to the cap to defend based on this. Come on, turn, you slow, slow boat. I'm going to go as fast as I can back to base, but that's going to be a lot of people capping. Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't really have cover unless we go the long way.
We're going to have to go straight through it.
Well, that's if we want to win.
Don't have that option. They're already quarter captured. I know I'm going to hit.
We're going to be way too late.
Gonna have to get lucky with some hits. Even then, now they're gonna be way... They're gonna have it.
Yeah, they're capping really fast.
I don't even have range yet. Oh, well, I mean, that's part of it, is the whole capture and defending part. So, did our best, but sadly, no effect to the fact that there's still guys way out there that we couldn't get to cap out, or to stop them from capping. Oh, got him at least. Nope, and that's it.
Right at the end.
I was going to say, at least you got that one hit. Alright, so that wraps up the Tier 1 battle there. Nothing too fantastic. Loss is a loss. It happens. Nothing we could do. At least we operated pretty well as a team. Let's go ahead and hop into a Tier 2 battle. We'll talk about the different types of rounds, how to use them, so on and so forth. Alright, so... Farmpunk had a bailout, so we swapped him out for Kurgan, so now I have Kurgan on our side. And so we were going to discuss AP versus HE versus torpedoes and when to use them all. Now, by and large, as a general rule of thumb, you can use HE on pretty much everything when you're up close. I think you need to use AP, though, on battleships if you're up close. But at range, it feels like AP is the better way to go. And what other tips would you recommend for HE versus AP there, you two? You have a little more experience with it.
If you have the full length of the ship, I mean, if you're shooting down from stem to stern, from top to bottom of the ship, do that. If you're broadside, HE. If you penetrate stem to stern, you'll do max damage.
Gotcha. So, if you're head-on with a ship, HE or AP it so that you're going all the way through. HE if you have very little depth of the ship. So if you're looking at a lot of ship, fire HE. If you're looking at a little bit of ship, fire AP. That's a good way to look at it. Now, torpedoes. Those are a whole nother bag of tricks. Torpedoes have a 4-kilometer range, give or take, depending on the nationality. And so you don't want to be throwing those in the water all too often if you're not near enemies, because you're going to wind up hitting teammates if you're not careful about that. But when you do make contact with torpedoes, they do a massive amount of damage. So you definitely want to be throwing torpedoes at the enemy if you do have the option. Now, to make that happen, you need to kind of lead a little bit with them. You need to kind of figure out how you want it to happen and what you want to do.
Did you explain the white triangle to them?
Not yet.
The targeting.
I could pull that up.
Got it.
Go ahead, I'll pull it up if you want to mention it. So what's the white triangle versus everything else?
Well, that's the game giving you its basic lead.
Got
Well,
oh
it's
for
trending
the
in that same direction.
Our team has
That's
taken the
exactly
lead.
Where he's gonna go, and those torpedoes should land exactly where he's going.
gotcha. So I just did that. So that should hopefully land them where I want to. So yeah, the white is then the auto track. So something worth obviously firing or to use to potentially intercept and hit the guy, provided he doesn't maneuver out of the way. Now if he maneuvers out of the way, there's not a whole lot you can do. Oh god. Turn, 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 turn. Ooh, he just narrowly avoided one of my torpedoes. Oh, he narrowly avoided two. He just avoided all of them. Oh no, I got him! Beautiful. Wow, I was not expecting that one at all. Alright, so yeah, aiming at that white is the best way to do it. I did not realize that at the very beginning, but now I do. Thanks for explaining that. Now, there is two different types of torpedoes. There's normal spread, and then there's narrow spread. Obviously, narrow spread is going to give you the maximum amount of torpedo hits if you can actually land them, whereas wide spread means you're going to be firing for maximum effect. Now, you guys are both heading south, right? Or Kurgan's already down, by the looks of it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just can't see you on the minimap as yellow. Now, what do we have available north, or is north kind of empty at the moment?
I'm heading south.
Okay, I'll head south with you. There's still the one cruiser down this way who's 7 kilometers. Now,
There was a cruiser right here.
gotcha. Now there's also smoke rounds available. Smoke basically conceals you for crossing in the open, preventing them from really targeting you and turning you into just mincemeat. So what you want to do is deploy smoke whenever you're running between places or when you think that the enemy is coming at you. Alright, so I need to switch to HE because I have the largest amount of ship available to me. It takes a long time to load between these things.
This guy's toast.
And this guy's not even looking at me by the looks of it. I'm not doing much damage to this guy. This guy's going super slow, so I'm going to go ahead and go for a narrow band. And I'll switch back to wide band. I'll resume HE shells.
Pretty much.
And we'll see what happens.
HE.
Do what now?
If you're lower tier, HE is always a safe bet.
Gotcha.
Also, shooting in smoke removes your cover, so don't do that.
Yeah, so only use smoke when you're ready to run. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That happened. So yeah, torpedoes. Amazing, by the way. You always want to use torpedoes whenever you can. Oof, man. Destroyed 2 with torpedoes. Those narrow bands made a huge difference, too. I got a long way to travel here. You have smoke rounds to pop?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. How much area does the smoke rounds cover and protect you?
Maybe 100-meter wide range.
That's not too bad. So
Oh,
it does
shit,
give you
they got
relatively
2
good
TDs.
cover, though. Yeah, they do have 2 coming at us.
They're hitching a torpedo. They haven't given them the distance on me.
Yeah, they're at 6-7 kilometers from me, so I have no ability to hit them with torpedoes. Just the guns. Incoming
Oh, they
torpedoes.
missed with theirs.
Yep.
And looks like I'm gonna miss with mine.
Alright, they're going around the island by the looks of it. I'll see if I can't circle around
One
this way.
guy's going.
Gonna go ahead and pop my smoke, just so they can't see me able to come around the island.
There's their last cruiser.
Yep, I see him. He's pretty far out here. I'm not gonna have torpedo range for a little while. I did fire out of my smoke, so that was not exactly smart, but...
Damn it.
The enemy
Also,
team has
safest
taken the
bet,
lead.
If you see torpedoes, turn into them.
Gotcha.
No, they're gonna do a torpedo run. Turn into them because the torpedoes are designed to go where you're going, not that they're expecting you to turn in.
Correct.
Torpedo bombers are the same deal.
Gotcha. Things you learn. I'm about to torpedo this guy. Got a couple
Shit.
seconds left. There we go. This will definitely take him out.
Oh, nope, I avoided him. Maybe.
Got him.
Our victory is in
Ooh.
sight.
Excellent.
Oh, man, I barely...
I just watched him
Avoided him.
circle around you. Man, oh man. You want to talk about it being close.
Yeah, if this guy dropped torpedoes, I'm toast, though.
Trying to help you out.
Oh, no.
He smoked it.
Yeah, he let him out way too late, though.
Our team has taken the lead.
I'm
Took
not
out
going to
his
fire
torpedo
torpedoes.
launchers.
If I fire, I'm going to hit you, so...
Yeah,
Just
please
use your
don't do
guns.
that.
He's grounded.
He fired torpedoes.
Yeah, he just fired. Nope, you took him out. Nice work. And that is how you use destroyers and torpedoes. Man, that was actually excellent. Thank you for the recommendation of those white things. The white triangle, so you know what to do. Alright, we're going to do one more battle here. I'll probably go to a tier 2 cruiser, see what it's like, and we'll go from there. Well, I'm going to meet up with you guys, but as Kurgan just told me a very, very, very good point, you really need to drive destroyers very carefully in order to properly use them. You don't want to go just cruising into stuff. You want to kind of pick and choose your targets one at a time. You want to do almost hit and run maneuvers. As I said in the first video, everything kind of balances each other out. One thing takes out another, which takes out another, which takes out another. So you don't really want to go against cruisers all too often with a destroyer. You really want to go after battleships if you can. Cruisers are more meant to go after destroyers and groupings, and obviously battleships go after cruisers, and carriers go after everything else. Everything under the sun, I guess, as long as you keep that range constant. Alright, so where are you guys going so I can team up with you?
I'm heading towards A.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Alright, so I am going with these guys. I'm in a tier 2 cruiser, like I said. Doing the American line first, so I can get access to a carrier, I think is where I want to go before I do battleships. I know these guys probably have both carriers and carriers and battleships at the moment. Just, I need to do something to start with, and neither of those are options for me. Alright, so long range this guy, best I can. Feel like none of my guns are dead on. Oof. Apparently I hit that guy. Was not expecting that. We're getting a little bit of screen lag here, so that's not good. Hopefully it drops out. Oh, there we go. Much better. And I do have the perfect lead on this guy, too. Yeah, at long range, I think AP is kind of the way to go.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Gotta be dead on, though, with the AP. Nope, and I missed. Okay. Alright, so let's get close here. Somebody missed, or took a lot of damage to their torpedoes. I can see that there's a torpedo marker above my head.
Our team has taken the lead.
Whatever that means. Uh-oh. There's some torpedoes. Yep. Barely avoided that.
I think that cruiser's gone.
I've got a destroyer around on my backside. Ooh, I dodged those, I think. I'm missing this torpedo here that's firing at me. I collided. I'm in trouble. I cannot hit this destroyer, or yeah, this destroyer to save my life. I'm gonna get torpedoed here. Come Come on, hit him. There we go, took him out. Ooh, and I somehow avoided all those torpedoes. Somehow. While stuck in this thing. Oh, I'm gonna get torpedoed. Oh, I somehow dodged all these torpedoes too. Wow, I don't know
The
how
enemy team has taken the lead.
I'm avoiding some of these torpedoes, to be quite honest. Guess I'm just getting lucky. Alright, so yes,
Hit that guy.
I have collision alarms. I'm aware of this fact.
Was that you, Thunder?
That was me. More torpedoes in the water. I'm gonna broadside this guy though, unfortunately.
Man, I am just
Got
having
him.
to play the dodge the torpedo. I have problems getting stuck in terrain. I don't know if there's any way to
Give
avoid
you a
that.
collision alarm.
I know, but I'm constantly trying to turn around it, but it just doesn't work exactly. Oh well, I'll eventually stop getting stuck in terrain.
Heading towards B.
Our team has taken the lead.
We killed everything down south. It's gonna be a while before I get in range.
Gotcha. Oh god, I'm gonna get lucky if I avoid these torpedoes. And I did. Haha. Man, I'm just stuck here in a K-turn. But it's hilarious because they keep missing me with their torpedoes.
What is? I think whatever was shooting you is dead now, right?
I believe I'm good.
Or moved on.
Yeah, is that?
There we go. Finally freed myself. That took half of forever, so now I can get back to focusing on the game here. They still have a lot of destroyers out there that I need to be aware of. Now that I've finally freed myself, I don't have to worry about getting
Oh, I
at least
took out this
torpedoed.
destroyer's steering.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Oh, he repaired it already.
Alright, so I'm heading towards you guys again now. Finally. I'm heading up towards B, but it looks like a lot of them are focused elsewhere instead of at me.
He's dead.
Ah, shit, I just launched my torpedoes. Hopefully it doesn't hit anybody.
Seems
I
like a
didn't
dodge
see
it.
anybody.
Alright, so we've got a destroyer, but it looks of
Actually,
it...
I want to go around this way. I don't want to go in on them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, there's a destroyer heading towards you guys, just to warn you.
Yep.
I don't think I'm anywhere near him yet. Nope.
Cruiser is stopped, Doc. He's or slow.
I know, but he's sideways to me. Ah, freaking A, my own team torpedoing me.
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
just
they're
he
way
might-
ahead, okay.
Yeah, way ahead.
Okay.
That's fine.
Not used to not having to worry about it. They're gonna hit.
Alright, I've got
Are you ready
this
to swerve
cruiser.
out or swerve in, Doc? He might torpedo you.
Firing. Got him.
Alright, I got that torpedo.
Oh, he's
Or not
dead.
that torpedo, that cruiser
Oh,
damaged
no, he
slightly at B. So be careful
There's
about the
guy
one
up
coming
north
in.
still, right?
No.
All I see is the one at
Think
B
so.
and the one at C. I don't know where the
Torpedoes
other one is.
out.
Of course,
Took
we're
out
not
his
at that point.
guns.
We're not
He's
at that
toast.
point yet where
Nice
people
work.
where people realize that you also cannot get up close to a battleship and hope to live because their secondary armor will shred your light cruiser.
Well, I guess that does make sense. Secondary armament? What's the secondary armaments?
All their extra guns.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't control those guns. Those guns are
You know,
Oh, there's
extra
AI-controlled guns.
yes, all the extra guns that you see littered all about a battleship that you don't control. You control the main battery. You don't control the 4,000.
I was not aware that there's a bunch of other batteries that you don't control. That's kind of funny.
No, at the end of this video, go look at the Comanche, the Tier 3 Japanese battleship,
Uh-huh.
and look at all the guns that litter the side of it. And just
God.
know that when you get within 4 kilometers, every single one of those guns is going to
Hey,
start
I
shooting
captured a
at
base.
I can only imagine that that's pretty nasty. Yeah, so that's one thing, never get close to a battleship then, because the AI will kill you.
you.
Wow.
They do a very
I'm
good job
fairly
there.
certain he's north.
Alright, well I'm kind of out here towards the very end of the islands. I took out whatever was here next to me. So I'm going to head north. Yep, you're right, north.
I think he's grounded himself even.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Our victory is in sight.
You should have this one easy.
No, I think he's slowly working his way around there.
Nope. Nope.
No,
I'm gonna
he's
watch
been
these
there
torpedoes
for
come right
a
in.
long time. Oh, he is screwed.
Yeah. Those torpedoes are gonna hit him.
Got my engine. The first set or the second set? Oh,
Both.
one.
There's the other ones. Oh, they're gonna hit. Yep, there he goes. Well done. Alright, so
This
that's gonna...
is the 35T of this game.
Yeah, no joke. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out, and I will catch you in the next episode of my Let's Play of World of Warships, where we tackle some more destroyers and maybe do some tier 3s if we get to that point. Alright, thanks everybody, and I'll catch you in the next episode.